I'm gonna do a blow dryer on my own hair. My client is coming next time. You will be my next barber. You will be my third client at home. Family quarantine. What? Blow dry my hair. What do you think? Do I need to blow dry my hair? It's already curling towards inside. Oh yeah, no need to blow dry my hair. I just had one client. Well, lockdown, quarantine, I'm starting to get client. I just had one client. He left already. So now, this is what hairstylists do. After you beautify, making good looks to a client, and you satisfied, make them happy with their looks, you get good tips. Yeah, some are stingy, but we don't blame them, because some people have more money, some people have some important needs. So as a barber or as a hairstylist, just like any ordinary, ordinary whatever days, or you accept client. Some will say, how much? Okay, here's my list. Here's my list. And then they would say, I only have this much. Well, you know that you can get an income. Why not help the guy do his haircut, right? Don't be stingy. Be passionate about making someone beautiful, making someone look handsome with his haircut, with his barber, and with trim, whatever you may call it, hairstyling. I was thinking of blow drying my hair, so it's gonna be curled, but I see that my hair is already coming towards the inside. If you're watching my video, I tried to make a long layer. I did a haircut here. I did from the tip of your eyebrow, make a line towards the top, like that, and then let this tiny finger, see, let me do it. I'll show it to you again. Okay, the tip of your eyebrow, point your small finger here, and then line it up towards your cowlick. You know where your cowlick is? The top of your head. And then let your small finger meet to each other. Now when they meet to each other like that, they meet each other, start to lift all the hair up. All the hair. Grab it here. Like that. Then that's your hair for a long layer. Long front, side, and back. You have a side, a back, a side layer. That's it. Now you want to trim it off. I'll show you. You see how my hair is like this? I'll show you. You see that my hair is like this now? I did that when my hair was wet. When my hair was wet, I just came from shower. I came in to my small salon in here, and I did the trimming. See, this is how it looks like now. See, if you are watching my video, the do-it-yourself, and you would know I did not blow it dry, because I am thinking of making another video right now. See, and why my hair is like this, I did not blow it dry yet. How come it's coming in towards inside? Because after I took a bath, my hair is still wet, still wet. So while you're, instead of well, of course you have to wipe your hair, everything, so in order to absorb or to dry up the extra water that's dripping. And then after it's dried, a little bit dried but still moist, you can lift your hair, every single strand of your hair like this, and you can use a tie it up like that and form it like this, like a ponytail on the top. If you have some drifting water still, just wipe it dry, and then wait until everything of the one that you ponytail is dried up, and then bring it down. This is what you have. Look, a little bit of a round brush. When you are about to go to a party and you need something like this, for some people, they will like after that one, they will spray a spray net, so it will stay like that. Okay, guys. So if in case, now I'll show you again how I did my long layer. This is actually a long layer haircut. See, a long layer haircut. A long layer haircut. This is how it looks like at the back. When you do it like this, see, that's how it looked like. Now, how I did that is like this. I'll show to you again for those who missed the first part of this video. Okay, hold your fingers like this, your little fingers, put it at the tip of your eyebrow and draw a straight line straight, and you know where your cowlick is. You know the cowlick, the alimpopuro, the one here in the top, the topmost. So do it again like this. At the tip of your eyebrow, draw a line, and you know where your top of the head is, your cowlick, and then let your tiny fingers meet to each other. See? They meet. So let me do it again for those who miss it. Let your tiny fingers meet at the top of your head in your cowlick, and hold it and draw it up like this. Comb the extra sides that are not included when you're cutting. This is what I call a long layer trim. Those people wants that you keep the length, but they needed a long layer. So you can actually draw it towards you. There's many ways of doing this. It's like angular angles, engineering angles. If you do it this way, cut it, cut it, cut, 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 cut. Go to the tipmost and then cut. That's it. If you want a short layer, but it's gonna be a cut here, I don't do it usually, I will cut it here. It depends on whichever length you would need. But this kind, I prefer it to be trimmed a little bit, you know, that's a little bit long. I want it longer, long layer. So when I draw it down, it's up to here. See? It's just up to here. And if I want that to be up to here, cut up to here, then I will increase my length. I will cut here. So when it is down, see, it's gonna be up to here. But I don't like it. Maybe some people like it that way. They want that this one is thick, but this one is thin at the tip of the hair. Like they want 6 inches thin at the bottom. Well, it depends on whatever you want. The hairstylist is just here to give you the beauty you want. So, did you guys get what I was coaching today? I hope so. Maybe you can try it at home. If you want a long layer, and you see my hair is like that, I had it trimmed for a long layer. Did you see that? For a long layer. And if you want to make a review of, no review, if you want to review to watch again, then I'm gonna post this on my YouTube so you can see. Bye for now. No singing today, no eating. It's about hair. And for you who are wanting to color your hair, I warn some of you, because some of you might not be sleeping well. You sleep only 1, 2, 3 hours a day, then it would be difficult for, well, it's easy for a hairstylist to make your hair look dark or no gray. There's a lot of colors to choose from. But then again, after 3 months, your hair root is gonna be budding up again and pushing away the length of this one is colored, but after 3 months you will have 1.5 inch. Your gray is gonna be showing again, and then you're gonna go to the hairstylist, or you do it yourself, color it with your desired color. But for me, when you are my client, I will ask what is your lifestyle. And then if you say that you have lack of sleep, I will have to treat your hair first. But I will ask you to come back to 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Because from 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body will generate good metabolism and utilize the protein well to supply the pigmentation of your hair. So that's my advice to people who are at my age having some gray hair. I also have some gray hair, but it's not much. Why? We can't avoid having gray hair, but we can avoid having it too much all at once. When you are not even 70 years old, you're just 60. So another tip, going to sleep 6 to 8 hours a day. Have a positive vibration. Keep on praying. Be clean to yourself. Para waray kuto, no lies. Shampoo. I shampoo my hair 3 times to 2 times a week. But before I do shampoo, this is the second tip. Before I do shampoo, I make sure that my hair is equipped with some oil. Why would I put an oil? If I have a color in my hair, I will be protecting my hair color from being eroded, from being fast, you know, from decolorizing. And oil will also help nourish your root bulb, because our root bulb needs oil too. Just like us, we need oil to grease up so that the tiny root hair will be able to come up easily with the volatile something around it, you know. And I'm trying to make use of the layman's term for everyone to be able to understand immediately or easily. The other tip is like this. If you are desperate of making your hair grow immediately outright, you remember we have a topical medicine wherever is the affected in our skin, we, you know, some blisters, we put a topical to eradicate the bacteria that is blocking the regeneration or healing. The next step is, my next tip is, you know there's an egg, right? Egg has protein, calcium, and some minerals on it. Protein is used for the hair to grow more hair, because one hair bulb needs protein. Oh, my son wants to use this. Maybe
No,
I will
okay.
do. Oh, okay. This is his camera. So, protein is to build and repair worn out tissue. So, in order for us to have more hair, we need to mix protein, we need to mix oil, we need to mix some acidity part, because our body needs acidity just like our stomach needs acidity in order to digest properly the food that we are taking in. Our hair root also is covered with acidity. That's why we need to put vinegar. Also, vinegar can also kill unwanted pediculosis, capitis, or whatever, kuto. It also kills them, the tiny ones, tiny creatures that are in our hair scalp. It will also kill it. But I don't advise you to take a bath with vinegar. I will only ask you to mix 1 egg, 1 tablespoon oil, avocado oil, whatever, Casanova oil, whatever oil, but don't use the grease oil. You know what the grease oil? Crudo? No. You can use olive oil, you can use simple cooking oil, you can use coconut oil, you could use What else oil that you know, you can use it, except the crudo, because you might be burned with that. Especially some part of the world is very hot. So I will be mixing, that's my topical hair growth, and it's very effective. I tried it in myself when I was having a job that is requiring me to only have 3 to 4 hours sleep. Oh, I'm telling you, I lost some of my hair in this part. You could see if you do it like this. Oh my god, everything here, like maybe there's a landscape already, a 1 inch, no hair. Good thing I was in school for hairstyling at that time, and I was reading this book, and I saw one of the ingredients for hair growth is this one. I tried it myself, whether if it will work on me or not. Mind you, it worked. So because it worked, after a month, I just, maybe I mix only 2 times, and then I let it stay on my entire hair, most especially on the part where I am losing hair. I massage it well, and then I just cover it with a towel and let it stay there for 3 hours. Sometimes I tried to, I mean the last one, the last mix I made, I let it stay there for overnight. It's a little bit uneasy, you know, uncomfortable, but I'm trying to achieve a good result. So I noticed it's very how do you call it, very ungrateful for me not to recognize that there was an improvement and there was a development that I just noticed. You know, when you are in school, you are busy with the practical test, with the written test, with the client, you know, in hairstyling. So what I did was, I told my teacher about it, my professor. I said, you know, before I placed the mixture that is I found from the book, my references, I tried to take a picture so I can get a result before and after. I'm gonna show it to my Facebook friend later. I don't have it now, I'm sorry. So my teacher said, oh, you did that? I showed to my teacher my going bald top here, and then I showed to him the result, and she said, oh my, I didn't even know that. I've been teaching for 15 years in this school and I did not know that. And I was stunned aback. I was astounded. So, what, mom? Well, okay. Yeah, she said she was always teaching the basics. She never taught us about chemistries, whatever. Well, I did not tell my chemistry teacher about this because we might go chemical engineering. We might be, you know, if you are a chemistry teacher on hair, and I was blessed to study chemical engineering, then we will be going industrial. It will be a problem, but that's okay. The issue is okay. And you know, if you want to color your hair, I noticed I have a little bit of gray hair here and some underneath. Well, you know, some insecurities come in, so I just tried to, you know, put a little bit of color, dark color there. And I noticed the more that I put a color, the more that the ammonia, which is in the color, seeps into my other hair bulb, in my other spot of my hair, I mean the hair scalp, and I get more gray hair. So I went back to the books in chemical engineering. Oh, now I realized ammonia, or the hydrogen peroxide, which is found in the chemicals for colors, will dry up the hair roots. And the ammonia tendency is to go from lesser concentration to a greater concentration. You know, even if you only put it in a spot, the ammonia will go in, seep in, because the ammonia is an we call it an inert substance, or it's between inert and active, that it will go towards where the water, other moisture of your hair or hair scalp is. So simply everything here has moisture. All of our body has moisture, but you are concentrating on the treatment of your hair, on the treatment of your hair scalp. So now I stop. When I noticed that, oh my God, I am more hair underneath. How come I don't have, I have more gray hair underneath. So one other tip. You know, photosynthesis, right? Where the green coloring of the plant, the process of green coloring in the plant, pigmentation, it's because of the sunlight. Sunlight is the one that gives the color pigmentation. It is a substance, it is a compound that is needed, the rays, the ultraviolet rays, that is needed for coloration of the plants. So me, I have less exposure to sunlight, but if you are more exposed to sunlight, then you are better off with your but be careful. You have to have oh my, I will go now because our little bugoy is crying and looking for Lala. See you next time. Thank you for watching.